I wish I could make that the intro. Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Reactions, you idiots. I'm Corbin.
I'm Ashley.
I'm floating.
And you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more juicy content.
It's so juicy.
Feel that? Ew.
I like that.
I don't like it.
I don't like it one bit.
Today,
What we doing, Corbin Miles?
we are reacting to the best Indian and Western classical fusion.
Awesome. Don't know what it is, but I'm game.
It's Dabar, the Dabar Festival,
Oh, cool.
but it's a
What happened to you?
Nothing.
it's a mixture of
Gin and tonic.
Yes, Indians and Indian classical instruments and Western instruments playing together.
This is
So,
good.
Oh, this is gonna probably be phenomenally awesome.
I mean everything.
I'm waiting for the day we watch one of these things and Pedro shows up.
Vote for Pedro.
Yep.
Here we go.
Wrong Pedro, but we love that Pedro. just glorious.
So beautiful.
Please let me know the proper name for the instrument because I know it's not called a pot, but it looks like he was banging on a pot.
The percussion instrument. Yeah.
So what is the percussion called? I know it's not called a pot. But because
they
he
said
was killing it.
They said it when they showed it, and we've seen it before, but I'm forgetting as well what the
actual name is.
Yeah, the actual name of the instrument.
Because he was killing it. And then it was really because each time they did like the boom, boom, they would fuse. It's called fusion, but they would go into the Western, and then they would go to the Eastern, then back to the Western, and it was like each time. So I thought it was very creative.
Yeah, and what's interesting I've noticed about the instruments from India that have frets is they are able to be bent really always because they have to play the in-between notes and the modalities of Eastern music, which are different than the West. Yeah, which with the violin and the cello and the viola, those are fretless instruments which allow you to play the in-between notes that fall.
Don't fret.
Yeah, it's true. That fall in between. But I noticed that instrument, which we have seen that other wonderful lady.
Yeah,
with
the Breathless.
With the really
She played the Breathless and was looking at us like, "Hi, aren't I so awesome?"
Yeah, she was awesome.
Love her. But I noticed, I don't know why I missed this when we watched her video, but this time I noticed that the frets on that are raised and also grooved.
Yeah, they
for
are.
the fingers and in between.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, the technicality.
It's so crazy. I was like, this is a very complicated instrument.
Can you play guitar? Or
Not well.
Not well. What instruments can you play?
I can play piano, and I can sort of play guitar, just not very well. Don't ask me to do it.
You can play most. If there's one instrument I could play, it'd be the fiddle. I've always wanted to play the fiddle.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
I don't know.
They're the most.
Do it, Corbin.
The string instruments
don't
Do
have
it.
any time.
No, the string instruments are the ones that convey, particularly the bow strings instruments, like the violin, the fiddle, and the viola. They convey so much emotion, and you can feel, especially like last night with Mike at John Williams. So much of the string arrangements that he does are so gorgeous, and they emote so much. And musical artistry is the one for me, and you may agree, that is the most clearly technically difficult. The most subtly difficult on the technical side of things, artist-wise, is visual artistry and acting, where there isn't, unless you're really aware of what people can be doing you've been trained, it's not as visibly obvious how hard it is. This is visibly obvious how hard it is.
You see their hands moving like this.
There's probably not a dance form, an art form. Dance as well can show you how visibly difficult the art form is, but it's deceiving because some of the best and greatest dancers make it look easy. This is just transcendently, not just the technical difficulty of what they're doing, but being able to read the music and
do that.
Yeah, and watching John Williams again last night, this level of artistry, they're the kind of musicians who can sit down with a chart and have never seen it.
And just play it.
And just nail it. I mean, you have to here. Like the LA Philharmonic is usually used as our studio musicians to score film, and you have to be good enough that whatever's put in front of you, you can play it without rehearsing. You can just sit down and play it in one take and then walk out. If you're not that good, you won't be in the Philharmonic. You won't be a studio musician.
I don't think I will be.
Yeah, it's the level of mastery.
You know, it's crazy.
And ability to sight read. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The amount of percussion instruments we've seen, but most are played by hand that we've seen, which is different than Western percussion.
Yeah,
most of them are played with sticks of some sort.
Sticks of some sort, whether it's the timpani.
The only one I can think of
set.
hands is the box that the drummers sit on.
Yeah.
That they play.
Yeah.
Which is probably inspired by Eastern.
Yeah. No, I think if I think the majority of the Western percussion instruments
played with your hands. Can you?
No, the majority of those would come from the East or from Latin America.
Yeah.
That are all hand.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I don't know where it came from. My guess is India. The tambourine. That's a popular Western instrument.
Oh yeah.
That's played with just the hand, as is the cowbell.
No, you use a stick for the
you use
cowbell.
a stick for the cowbell.
I know. I just wanted to say cowbell because I
Same
was thinking
with
about
the triangle.
Gotta have more cowbell. This was beautiful.
That was great.